Hi students, good morning to all. Hope you all are staying safe at home by the God's grace. Today we are going to see chapter 2, which is measurements. Yes, let's start. Yes, chapter 2, measurements. Okay. So here in this measurements they have given the learning objective, that is what we are going to learn from this chapter. Okay, so learning objective to understand the concept of area and circumference of circle, and also to understand the area of circular and rectangular path. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to learn two concepts, which is about the circular and rectangular pathways, and we are going to discuss the area and circumference of the circle. Clear? Yes. So in this video we are going to discuss about the circumference of a circle. Okay, so all circles are similar to one another, so the ratio of the circumference to that of diameter is a constant, that is circumference plus diameter is equal to constant. Okay, circumference by diameter is equal to constant. We call that constant as pi. Okay, so this is pi, we'll pronounce it as pi. Okay, its approximate value, that is pi's approximate value is 3.14. Therefore c pi d, that is circumference divided by diameter, is equal to pi. Okay, so the diameter is twice the radius. You know that diameter is always twice the radius. Okay, so the above equation can be written as c pi 2r is equal to pi. So from this, therefore the circumference of the circle C is equal to 2 pi r units are pi d units. Okay, so instead of 2r you can put, instead of 2r you can put d. Okay, so now this is a circle, isn't it? You know this is the diameter and this is nothing but the radius. So what is the circumference? Circumference is nothing but the length of the boundary. Okay, so this is nothing but the circumference. Clear? So whenever they ask the circumference of the circle, C is equal to 2 pi r units or pi d units. Clear? Yes. So chapter 2, measurements. First we learn what is the circumference of the circle. So you already seen in the introduction parts, circumference is equal to 2 pi r units or pi d units, where this r represents the radius of the circle and this d represents the diameter of the circle. And I have an important note here. Note the distance covered in one rotation. Okay, the distance covered in one rotation is equal to the circumference of the circle. Okay. Yes. Okay, the distance covered in one rotation is nothing but this. This distance covered by the one rotation is equal to again the length of the boundary. Okay, it is nothing but the circumference of the circle. Okay, so both are same. If in a question, if they are asking the distance covered in one rotation, you can directly take it as the circumference of a circle. And here you have one more thing, into the number of rotation. Number of rotation is how many times you are going to rotate, it also considers. Okay, so when you write it as the distance covered in one rotation is equal to the circumference of the circle into number of rotation. And the next note is circumference of the semicircle. Okay, if they are asking the circumference of half of the circle is nothing but semicircle, which is equal to half into pi d units. Clear? Okay. If they are asking the circumference of the quadrant arc is nothing but again the half of the semicircle. Okay. So this circumference is equal to 1 by 4 into 2 pi r units. Clear? So this is an important note for the fourth competitive exams or your higher studies. Clear? Yes. Okay, now let's move on to exercise 2.1. Okay, first question, find the missing numbers in the following table for the circles with radius r, diameter d and circumference c. So here they have given the radius as 15 centimeter, diameter we doesn't know what, circumference also we have to find it. So solution, since radius is equal to 15 centimeter, we know d is nothing but 2 times of radius, which is equal to 2 into 15 centimeter is equal to 30 centimeter. It means the diameter is equal to 30 centimeter. Okay, so in the circumference formula we have 2 pi r as well as pi d. If r is given, take this formula. If d is given, take this formula. So now we found the diameter, right? So we go with the circumference. C is equal to pi d units formula. Okay, so pi is nothing but 22 by 7 into d is 30 centimeter. So when we calculate 22 into 30 is 660, divided by 7, you are getting 94.28. Therefore, C is equal to 94.28 centimeter and D is equal to 30 centimeter. Clear? Yes. Second question, radius R, diameter D, but circumference has been given as 17,760 centimeter. Therefore, since we know the circumference formula, which is nothing but pi d units, so from the given content, we are going to find the unknown first. Let's take the formula. Pi d is equal to, because we know that circumference is equal to 1760, so pi is 22 by 7 into d is equal to 1760. When this 22 by 7 go to the other side, the denominator will be in the numerator and numerator will be in the denominator. D is equal to 1760 into 7 by 22. So 2 times of 11 is 22 and 160 times of 11 is 1760. Again 1 2 is 2, 82s are 160. So 80 into 8 7s are 56, 0. Therefore, diameter is equal to 560 centimeter. This implies, since we know D is equal to 2R, therefore 2R is equal to 560 centimeter. Therefore, R is equal to, take this 2 to the other side, you will be getting 2 2s are 4, 8 2s are 16, 0. So, R is equal to 280 centimeter. Clear? Yes. Same way, third question, radius they doesn't give, diameter they have given as 24 centimeter, circumference we have to find. Solution, D is equal to, we know that 2 times of R, which is equal to 24 centimeter. So R have as it is, take 2 to the other side, becomes 12 centimeter. Therefore, R is equal to 12 centimeter. From this, we are going to find the circumference. Circumference, since R is there, we will take 2 pi R units. Okay, 2 into 22 by 7 into 12. So, when you go for the calculation, 44 into 12 gives you 528. 528 divided by 7, we are getting 75.42. Therefore, C is equal to 75.42 centimeter. Clear? Yes. Next, we'll move on to the second question. Diameters of different circles are given below. Find their circumference and take pi is equal to 22 by 7. Okay, we know the value of pi. We can take 22 by 7 or 3.14. Now, we'll take in a simple concept, it is 22 by 7. First diameter of a circle has been given, which is 70 centimeter. So, since we know the formula for the circumference of the circle, when diameter is given, we'll be taking it as pi d units. Clear? Yes. So, C is equal to pi is 22 by 7 into 70 centimeter. 1 7 is 7, 10 7s are 70. 22 into 10 is nothing but, therefore, C is equal to, the circumference is equal to 220 centimeter. Second question, diameter has been given as 56 meter. Solution, since we know the formula pi d units, circumference is equal to, instead of pi, 22 by 7 into d is 56. 1 7 is 7, 8 7s are 56. Therefore, 22 into 6 will gives you the circumference as 176 meter. Clear? Yes. Third question, D is given as 28 millimeter. Solution, circumference of the circle is pi d units. So, C is equal to 22 by 7 into 28 millimeter. So, cancel 1 7 is 7, 4 7s are 28. 22 into 4 is nothing but 88. Therefore, circumference of the circle is equal to 88 millimeter. Shall we move on to the third question? Yes. Third question, find the circumference of the circle whose radius are given below. So, now first they have given the diameter, then asked the circumference. Now, they have given the radius and they are asking the circumference. Okay. So, since R is given, take 2 pi R units formula. So, circumference is equal to 2 pi R units. C is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 49 centimeters. So, 1 7 is 7, 7 7s are 49. So, 22 into 2 is 44, 44 into 7 is 308. Therefore, the circumference is equal to 308 centimeter. Clear? Second question, R is equal to 91 millimeter. Okay. So, circumference is equal to 2 pi R units. C is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 91 millimeter. 1 7 is 7. 1 7 is 7. Reminder, 2. So 3 sevens are 21. So 22 into 2 is 44. 44 into 13 gives you 572. Therefore, the given circumference of the circle with radius 91 millimeter is equal to 572 millimeter. Clear? Yes. Fourth question, the diameter of the circular well is 4.2 meter. What is its circumference? Solution, diameter of the circular well is nothing but 4.2 meter. Since we know the circumference of the circular well is pi d units. Therefore, C is equal to 22 by 7 into 4.2 meter. Okay, 1 7 is 7. 0.6 into 7 will gives you 4.2. Okay, so 22 into 0.6 will gives you 13.2. Okay, therefore, circumference is equal to 13.2 meter. Thus, the circumference of a circle of the circular well is 13.2 meter. Clear? Yes. Next, we'll move on to the fifth question. Fifth question, the diameter of the bullock cart wheel is 1.4 meter. Find the distance covered by it in 150 rotation. So, already we'll see in the introduction part, distance covered in one rotation is equal to number of rotation into circumference of the circle. So, have it in your mind now. Now, the diameter of the bullock cart wheel is D, which is nothing but the diameter 1.4 meter. Since we know this, the distance covered in one rotation is equal to circumference of the circle into number of rotations. Okay, so first we'll go with the circumference of the circle. Okay, circumference of the circle. This implies circumference is equal to, okay, circumference of the circle is equal to pi d units, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 1.4 meter. Okay, 1 7 is 7, 0.2 is equal to 1.4 meter. Okay, 0.2 into 7 will gives you 1.4 meter. Therefore, the circumference C is equal to 4.4 meter. Since the distance covered in one rotation is equal to, we found it as 4.4 meter, because circumferences of a circle is equal to the distance covered in one rotation, right? So, 4.4 meter. Therefore, the distance covered in 150 rotation is equal to, number of rotation is 150 and the circumference of the circle is 4.4 meter. Therefore, the answer is 660 meter. Okay, one decimal, 660 meter. Thus, the distance covered by the bullock cart wheel in 150 rotations is 660 meter. Clear? Yes. Sixth question, a ground is in the form of a circle whose diameter is 350 meter. An athlete make 4 revolutions. Find the distance covered by the athlete. Okay, so here also we have to go with the concept of distance covered in one rotation, as well as we can call it as the next part as revolution. Okay, diameter of the circular ground is 350 meter. Since distance covered in one revolution is equal to the circumference of the wheel into number of revolutions. Okay, so therefore, first we'll find the circumference of the circle. Circumference is equal to pi d units, since they have given the diameter, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 350 centimeter. So, 1 7 is 7, 5 7s are 35, 0. Okay, therefore, circumference is equal to 1100 centimeter. Clear? Therefore, distance covered in 4 revolution is equal to number of revolution into circumference of the circle. So, number of revolution is equal to 4 into 1100 centimeter, which is equal to 4400. 1100 into 4 will gives you 0, 0, 4 and 4. Okay. So, thus the distance covered by the athlete is 4400 centimeter. Clear? Next, we'll move on to the seventh question. A wire of length 1320 centimeter is made into circular frames of radius 7 centimeter each. So, there is a length of the wire which is 1320 centimeter. This is going to be changed as a circular frame which has the radius as 7 centimeter. Fine. Okay. Also, we can make a circular frame with the same length, and that is can be equated as length of the wire which is equal to circumference of the circle. Okay, since they have given the length of the wire which is 1320 centimeter, therefore circumference of the one circular frame, because we know the radius which has been given as 7 centimeter, right? Therefore we are going to find the circumference of one circular frame of radius 7 centimeter, which is equal to 2 pi r units. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 centimeter, 7 cancel, we are getting 44 centimeter. So the circumference of this 7 centimeter circle frame is nothing but 44 centimeter. Clear? Yes. Therefore, number of circular frames can be made is equal to length of the wire divided by circumference of one circular frame. Therefore, which is equal to 1320 centimeter by 44. So, 4 11s are 44 and 120 11s are 1320. 1 4 is 4, 34s are 120. Centimeter cancel. Therefore, we get the number of frames, circular frames which can be made is equal to 30 frames. Okay. Thus 30 frames can be made from it. Okay, the last question of this exercise, question number 8. A rose garden is in the form of a circle of radius 63 meter. The gardener wants to fence it at the rate of rupees 150 per meter. Find the cost of fencing. Okay, there is a rose garden. That in that rose garden, the radius of that rose garden is 63 meter. There is a gardener who wants to fence it, and the rate per meter is equal to rupees 150. To fence a meter, it is rupees 150. Therefore, now the gardener is decided to find the cost of fencing the whole area. Okay, that is the whole area. Here it is the circumference of the circle, right? So since the radius of the circular garden is equal to 63 meter, since circumference of the circular garden is equal to 2 pi r units, you will be thinking that why we doesn't call it as area, because fencing is nothing but the boundary part. Okay, so area is nothing but the inner surface. Okay, so we will be putting boundary only at the extreme end of the garden. Okay, therefore we'll name it as circumference of the circular garden. Okay, which is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 63 meter. 1 7 is 7, 9 7s are 63. 22 into 2 is 44. 44 into 9 is 396 meter. So the total circumference of the, that is the circumference of the circular garden, we got it as 396 meter. And in the question, since cost of fencing per meter is equal to rupees 150, okay, they have given per meter, they have given the cost of fencing as rupees 150. Now we are therefore cost of fencing 396 meter, that is we are going to fence the whole garden, right? So therefore it is equal to 396 into rupees 150. When we calculate, we get the solution as 59,400, that is rupees 59,400. Thus the cost of fencing the circular rose garden is rupees 59,400. I am sure that you are clear with all the problems which we discussed today. We watch the video until you understand. Clear? Yes. Hope you understand the exercise properly and clearly. Thank you, students. Have a nice day. God bless you. Bye-bye.